So I tell people the factual truth about obesity and how it can negatively affect your life. And I'm the evil one, but calling somebody Infinifat is empowering.
You gotta be so good that they can't ignore you, especially the ones that ain't done shit for you. Yeah, you know exactly what I mean. They stab you in the back and then they ask why you're bleeding. I don't trust words, I trust actions. I don't care what you heard, I'm not slacking.
My name is Alan Roberts. This is Everyday Fitness. Like, subscribe to the notification bell right over there. Share my videos. Subscribe to my second channel, Alan Roberts. In my opinion, of course, click above, below at the end. Also, above, below at the end. If you need to lose 50 pounds or more, we have the Damn Collective Coaching Special. We just brought on another team member, so we do have more spots available. That's where myself, my wife, and our team are in daily communication with the person, help teaching the person the skills to hold themselves accountable, teaching them about food, giving them suggested macros, suggested activity built around the lifestyle that they want to have. If they like to do a certain activity, that's what we go to. We don't tell them to do stuff they're not going to want to do. So we help this person lose weight, keep it off, and develop the skills to hold themselves accountable and keep it off for the rest of their lives so they don't need us anymore. So check that out if you need to lose 50 pounds more, above and below at the end. Damn Collective Coaching Special. Anyway, I talk a lot about fat acceptance because obesity kills. It's just fact. And the thing is, I give facts about the obesity pandemic, and I give facts about what it does to your body. I give facts about the diseases that it can lead to. I give facts about the increased risk of diabetes, heart disease, kidney failure, fatty liver, all these things, osteoarthritis, so many things come along with being obese. I give them factual information. I don't insult anybody. I don't use any slurs around obese people. And I am the angry bald man. I'm the evil person. But we have people that can literally call somebody super fat and Infinifat, and somehow that's empowering. I am lost. I really am. I consider myself a man of logic and facts, and I am completely lost in this. To go down the fat acceptance rabbit hole, if you ever really have like 20 hours of time where you would like to mentally torture yourself, go onto Instagram and type in fat acceptance. And 20 hours later, you will be looking for a therapist, and you will realize the importance of what I say, because we have people trying to convince others that being obese is not only healthy, but a positive thing, and it's just absolutely not. I've done a video on the Fat Sex therapist, Sonalee Rashatwar, and that's how I found this other lady. She used terminology in calling somebody super fat and Infinifat. She also, by the way, Sonalee Rashatwar, licensed social worker in New Jersey and in PA, made this statement saying that it is okay to physically disable yourself by becoming obese, that it's okay to do that. I don't know how she still has her license, just in my opinion, of course, because that to me sounds like advocating self-harm. It is not okay to voluntarily, knowingly, and disable yourself by becoming obese. It is not okay to do that. I don't understand how that's a thing. I really don't. But I saw her anyway. I saw her using the term Superfat and Infinifat. So I wondered where it came from. And I looked it up, and it's from the Fatllip podcast lady. Her name is Ash. And she has this chart that I'm going to show right here. It is called the Fatness Spectrum, and it labels off small fat people, 1X to 2X, 18 or lower dress size, towards 00 to 1. Finds clothes that fit at mainstream brands and can shop at many stores. Mid-fat, 2X to 3X, 20 to 24, this is dress size, torrid 2 to 3, shop at some mainstream brands, but mostly dedicated plus brands and online. Super fat, which is 4X to 5X, 26 to 32, toward 4 to 6, where the highest size at plus brands can often only shop online, and Infinifat, 6X and higher, 34 and higher, some toward 6. Very difficult to find anything that fits, even online, often requires custom sizing. By the way, I posted that chart to my Instagram asking the question how it is okay to call somebody Infinifat, how that is not shaming, when myself and others list off the facts, the medical facts about obesity. We are fat shaming, but it is okay to call someone Infinifat. I would never call somebody Infinifat. Infinifat sounds like hopelessly fat. your fat is so much that it is infinite. That is not a compliment. That is not, that should not even be used as a descriptor. It really shouldn't. That, to me, I would be upset if somebody called one of my clients infinifat. I would be upset if somebody called one of my friends infinifat. Like that to me is a super derogatory term that somehow is okay. I don't get it. I really don't get it. She, by the way, was very upset that I just asked the question how it was okay to do that. I regrand it, which if you are familiar with that, that means you actually take their entire post and you put it on your Instagram and you can add your comments, but it tags them and everything like that. And I used her picture. I gave her credit for it, and she filed a copyright claim on me and then blocked me. I'm lost for words here. Like, I am all for having conversation. I want to have conversation with people about this. I really do. I want to have people from the fat acceptance community. I want to have real conversation because I don't want people to feel bad about themselves. I don't want people to feel shame about themselves, but I also don't want people putting themselves in the ground by thinking it is perfectly okay to disable yourself by becoming obese. When you are infinifat, you should worry less about your dress size fitting into a dress and what size coffin you are going to fit into, because infinifat, by her terminology, sounds like you are death's door. That sounds in the 600-pound range. That is not in any way healthy. Your focus needs to be on your health. Your focus needs to be on escaping the prison of obesity that you have put yourself in, that people like this somehow enable. People like this somehow make it seem like it's okay to, and I quote from Sonalee Rashatwar, disable yourself by becoming that obese. That, to me, is horrific. Now, I did find this young lady who actually has a different idea of things to, to rename the sizes.
The average size of a woman in America today is a size 16. If that is the standard, then where is she being catered to? Where is she being serviced? Where is she being accepted and embraced and told that she's enough? We're not accepting those labels anymore. Extra small, small, medium, large, XL, 1X, 2X, 3X, 4X, whatever it is, we're not accepting that as the standard. We're creating a new standard. And this standard is one where we are proud and confident of our size.
Now, that was Nabela Noor. She is the founder of Ziba, which is, she's basically trying to rewrite what the clothing standards are called. Now, I will say this. I do believe that people need to feel positively about themselves. As I mentioned in our when I talked about our coaching, one of the things we do in our coaching is to get the person's opinion, if they're morbidly obese, to try to change their opinion about themselves, that they are worth saving, that they are worthy of love, that they are worthy of their health, that they deserve good health, that they owe it to themselves, not anybody else. That is one thing we try to do. So I do appreciate this woman's efforts. I don't agree with the labeling of somebody that's 4 extra large as independent, because the chances are they're not very independent. I don't, with a few statements she made were, we are enough and we are worth it. You are worth love. At any size, you are worth love. You are worth loving yourself enough to get healthy. I say that all the time. I really mean that. We need to decouple aesthetics and health, because somebody's going to find you beautiful. And if calling a dress size or a piece of clothing size is negatively impacting your mental health, call it whatever you want. That's the thing. You can change the name of something. You can't change the meaning of what that is. Like a 4 extra large, if you want to change it to the word independent, which I again don't agree with, because I think that's kind of very misleading from that life station. But if you want to call 4X independent, you absolutely can. That doesn't change the fact that you are wearing a 4 extra large piece of clothing, and there's some really, really, really strong chances that the effects of obesity have already impacted you and are definitely impacting your life, that type 2 diabetes is in your immediate future, that you need help in losing weight. You need in some way to lose size, because you cannot be healthy at any size. I've gone over this before, if you're 4 extra large, the damage you're causing to your load-bearing joints every time you take a step, which I'm imagining is not that many at that size, and that is not to be mean, that is just saying that if somebody is 4 extra large, There's a very strong chance they lead a pretty sedentary lifestyle, and if they do not, they are beating their joints the fuck up. Just fact. You can call yourself whatever you want. You just can't, no matter what you call yourself, you're not going to be able to escape the facts of health. That's the thing. Like, these, I still don't understand. And in the comment section below, please let me know, because if somebody giving you the facts of, like, the actual statistical, proven, scientifically tested, meta-study analysis, facts that obesity kills, that obesity is leading to early demise, like, the generation coming up is going to be the first generation where the lifespan goes down because they're becoming more and more and more obese. It's directly correlated to it. If that's somehow shaming, but calling somebody infinifat isn't, somebody needs to explain it to me, because I, for the first time ever, am at a loss for words. And that's just my 2 cents on the matter. My name is Alan Roberts. Hit me up on Instagram, Everyday Fitness. Hit me up on Twitter, Everyday Fit. I'm also on Facebook at Everyday Fitness. And I'm on the internet at everydamndayfitness.net. God damn.